K30X. Fit, lean, and strong. Fast.
So welcome back to Leigh with another training on how to run a successful kickboxing fitness program. In fact, a successful martial arts program for that matter. Today's subject is about how a 240-pound MMA instructor was scared of a mum. Was he really scared of a mum? Hey, this is the kind of guy that you could throw him in a cage with almost anyone and he'd be happy to throw down. However, you try and get him to ask a mum to prepay a membership and the guy just goes weak at the knees. Or how about this? You just get a parent to try and ask them to upgrade their existing membership into a higher level of program, which is going to cost them a few extra bucks. Woo! No way. Knockout blow. I'd rather fight in the cage and do that stuff. Well, now listen, that's not me personally. Me, I'll just ask the mum. So here's what you've got to do, folks. You've got to stop running away. If you're suffering right now, you have a changing level of income, it's because of one reason. Oh, I know what the reason is. For the most part, is you just stopped asking to be paid. Remember, you only get paid when you ask to be paid. And the problem is, the longer and longer you leave it without asking, you almost get shy. You get gun shy. You're not able to pull the trigger. Well, by I mean pull the trigger, I mean make the offer. The savings is good. Tell them that they need to upgrade into a new level of program. So if you're a business owner out there, there are no room for wussies and pussies. You want to be a pussy, you're going to be a loser. You're going to be out of business. And I mean that sincerely. Because listen, all of you in there, out there, had the courage to start your own martial arts school at some point. That takes a lot of courage to do it. When you go in business for yourself, it's a very, very lonely place. Sure, there's organisation, sure, there's some networking, but for the most part, on a daily basis, you're out there on your own. So how do you cope? How do you cope with the rejection? Because believe me, to be successful, you have to accept a massive amount of rejection. That's all part of it. Every no brings you closer to a yes. But here's what you've got to do. You've got to stand by your beliefs. You've got to understand that you're not selling these people double glazing or something that's going to be rendered useless to them in just a few minutes. You are going to be selling them something that could potentially change their lives. And listen, if they don't spend their money with you, potentially they're going to go waste it on some stupid new gadget. So more about that in another video. So I want you to step up to the plate. Listen, you've got on your books right now people who have not been asked to prepay for their service. Why? All because I'm frightened they'll all prepay. My goodness, you know how the economy is right now. I'm sure not everybody's going to prepay. That's one thing I could guarantee forever in the industry. Go and ask all your students to prepay. If every single one of them prepays, I'm coming to your town. I'm going to move to your town right now and open up a school myself. Okay, and I really sincerely mean that. Listen, not everybody's going to prepay. Absolutely impossible. But some will. And the ones that will do two things. First of all, it's going to help your cash flow and change your life. And secondly, and most importantly, it's going to change their lives. Because the students that pay are more likely to stay. Now inside our systems we have check boxes, so even if you don't do it yourself, your staff have to check a box, which means that they have asked them and made the offer for savings. All inside our personal analysis and part of the K30X program. In fact, now part of all of our systems. So listen, it's Leigh Charles wishing you every success and asking you not to be afraid, to step up, to think bigger, and remember, your core purpose, your passion is to help these people stay longer in the martial arts program. The longer they stay, the more benefits they get from training. You know that. If you're listening to this right now, you've probably been training for a decade or more, 2 decades, 3 decades, I don't know, but my guess is it's not 5 minutes. And the reason why you got to the level you are and got the benefits you did is because you stayed with the program. So encourage your students to do the same. Talking of courage, step up, grab some of that much needed courage and go out and start upgrading, and most importantly start asking people or offering people those savings, especially at this time of year. Hey, it's all from me, Leigh Charles. Look forward to seeing you on the very next training. Good luck.
K30X. Fit, lean, and strong. Fast.